questions, and I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They took it to 10.
Hey.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, fuck the opposition, and all that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, you don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head and when you ever overstated. Your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of a distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You wanna Christ when I press on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm the sick in the head. Come on. Come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets
game is off the hook and you don't really want none. But if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg. Me and watch your little Snoop Dogg is on the mic. I'm giving Madden blues, and if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, 'cause I can get you with the run, or I can hit you with the pass.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, 60-yard. Protein spell.
They'll run for the first time with Philip Lindsay. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
They'll try the draw. Lindsay. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He'll get this to Philip Lindsay, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say,
play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
No,
and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
This is one of those things.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
In the middle 3rd. Have him come down the coach instead.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 3rd down, Lock.
Why did he run out wide? Yo, that's not how you blitz off a point.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal
that guy
line
that
at
was
the
supposed
3.
to blitz, the
They're able to
quarterback,
convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Based off of my experience, I don't
Well, they've had a great impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And now he continued the drive, which is demoralizing for...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go.
Sorry,
they're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Okay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their strong-arm quarterback out of Texas A&M. It's Ryan Tannehill.
I think one of the things I like about Ryan Tannehill's game is that he understands what his receivers are looking for downfield. He played that position at Texas A&M before becoming the starting quarterback. So a lot of times when he's in the pocket looking downfield, he's actually running routes with the receivers as he remembers them.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Get some audibles real quick.
Go, Jack, fire.
From the 30 on second down, Tannehill. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for a pickup at 15 for Tennessee.
Yeah, they
Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you got to stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down and touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Got another super high safety. So, gonna do some shit.
Here's Tannehill.
It's all you. Let's go.
That is caught. It's
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. All day. Let's go.
Touchdown Titans. Tajay Sharp. 49
right,
yards.
chat. We're up.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
We're on the board.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
that's my fault. Oh, he lost the ball. Let's go.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
No, you good, guys.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke.
That's holding.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Called it. Knew it was holding.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count
as that. But I don't like the middle linebacker. I mean, I like that. I like the play.
Again, don't they?
I don't really like the play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
I like that the A gap. To me, the A gap is probably the weakest gap, in my opinion.
Now
but I could be wrong.
On 2nd down. He's got it. The
come on, dude.
And all the way down to the 39. A huge play there for Denver.
This is going to be a shootout, I feel like.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. What can't miss was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
At least that's what I see. That's not what I'm sorry. But my game is really
Block will try again on 2nd down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
The guy can take the tight end so well. Cover the problem.
I'm going back to you.
Into the red zone, it's locked.
Pick that.
And
That was
big,
dude.
The back
But it's alright.
right
We got lucky, bro.
Incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Still dangerous.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
And that was the hole. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
Picked off down near the 5.
Can he go? Can he go? Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. I'm being smart. Let's go, guys.
That pick was a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were all...
I'm not that smart. Okay. Whoever that one person is.
All night, all next week, situational football. Understand what's going on. Because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those.
Like, yeah, that was the one hole I was talking about.
You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
One hole, a rookie mistake. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
First down, Titans, gain of 12. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Running backs in the backfield. What can we do here?
Hey, exit.
Alright, let's go. Let's try this.
Here's Tannehill. Complete. It's
Henry. Stay on the feet.
He's got the first down inside the 10.
Oh, let's go.
Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead.
When you're watching me win, though.
Getting your back
on a difficulty I've never been on before.
There in the passing game.
Second hardest level.
Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Are not a good team,
Out comes this
they're
field
all
general
right.
once more, leading his offense
They're all
back
right.
onto the field.
I
And the
would say
enemy
they're
pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end
I want
result
to go
of
to
an
a good team.
interception.
These guys
Every team we ever talk to at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, we got to finish. We got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Never mind, they ran it.
Second down now.
Should have been a better stop though. I had two guys in the middle, but it's alright.
Up to the 46.
It's alright. I'll take it. It's alright.
Watching
I'm
that
bunker
play
down right
unfold
now
and
though.
watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball.
Let's go.
Great angle right there.
Alright.
Boy, no chance as he was met and
Good defensive
dropped
stop.
behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss
Alright,
of
chat.
1.
Let's try to block this punt.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out because you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
I'm
They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
Well, certainly,
oh, here we go.
Because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
Derrick Henry.
That first down run could not have turned out worse for a defense because when they came out on the field, their number one mission, keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and at worst, create great field position for their offense.
There's that one person here.
Tannehill on 3rd down.
You don't have to stop, but it's
one-handed. What a grab.
Oh, no wonder.
And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play. And maybe I should.
It's an RPO.
How much of this is the player?
I'm not even going to read it.
Oh,
damn it, no.
He was trying to get it to Davis.
Oh, I got so cocky, bro.
And he will score.
That's common. I got so cocky. I'm like, I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to throw the ball and it got
short
picked
throw,
on.
pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they
Yep,
love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't
that's
they?
That's on me. I can't even blame the players. That's on me.
And then the ability to
I
catch the
said,
football
I'm not even going to read it. I'm
direction.
throwing it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Oh, that got me.
This one taken from the 7.
That's great.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
That's insane.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators
hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack
that loses that
kind of
yardage,
not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Yep, that's perfect.
It's caught by Davis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Tannehill now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Dude, I threw another interception. I threw it too early.
Callahan. These guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After the turnover, here's Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied
I really
after
should
one.
be up 28-14, but I threw 2 interceptions. I mean 28-14, 28-7. threw 2 interceptions. Cause their first drive, they just, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna take that one like a man. They really messed me up. But I think I got my stuff together, but I threw 2 interceptions. So.
On first down, Lindsay, and the reinforcements come in as they're gonna stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now a play fake, and here's Locke.
Oh, what the
He'll
heck?
get this one to Patrick. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Alright,
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So operating for Tennessee territory
right before
now. Here's
halftime,
first
and
and
then
10
score when I get the ball
at
back.
the
That'd be
37-yard
perfect.
line. Now Locke. He'll find Lindsay here. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
Ethan's getting
I
killed.
know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Yep.
Locke gonna throw. Toward the right
Got lucky.
sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it'll bring up third down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described.
I got lucky.
Footwork
I'm
that
not
led
gonna.
to the incompletion.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
That is not a hit.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
All right, guys,
they'll have 2 remaining as we step
score.
aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. That's complete to Sharp. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside to break it inside. Really well run route.
I got lucky on that second one because they didn't score on that drive. So that was just luck, to be honest.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 23. A first down carry for Henry.
Nice stiff arm.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
X3,
line back up.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Let's
go. Get set.
Get set.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill as his guys are able to regain the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing on first down is Locke.
No! Damn, that was the perfect play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. They fake the handoff.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
Rushing down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons. Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
That's another play.
To try again after the sack. Locke. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Zone coverage too.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Coming off guard there. Because like, not common sense, but usually you see
the Broncos on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
To get some of that back, at least on the ground. Before you air it out.
Throwing his Lock on third down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. So it's a second missed field goal here in this first half. He'll have to think about that going forward. Maybe time for a little soul-searching as well.
Yeah, the head coach might be looking towards the heavens because you wonder if this will affect the 4th down decision-making going forward. If you get 4th and 3, 4th and 4, situations that used to be calls for the kicker might get a second thought.
The drive starts with a completion, left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
He's not in there. Oh,
battle for it here, and this will be caught.
I was looking at another guy.
23 yards the pickup there. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens,
into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, That's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that.
Oh,
they actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say, I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Here's Locke to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Locke again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
Locke now to throw.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, get it.
And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, when you got a kicker out there who's already missed twice, he definitely would rather have about a 30-yarder rather than one from a neighboring county.
Can we agree to just give him a pass on that one? It would have definitely been a way to turn his mood around, but instead, it's a 3rd miss and another scoreless possession.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, that
getting
was
10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would admit that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. Steps away.
AJ Brown. Let's go.
Let's go. Touchdown Titans. AJ Brown. 38 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point put through by Suckum. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
Make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. Now left side on the swing pass. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. Looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
From midfield now on second down. Block. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
On first down.
Oh, he got it off.
That's caught over the middle by Fan. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Locke gets this to Hamilton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
It's Lindsey, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that you really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So after 3 straight misses, he finally connects, and you know that one had to just feel like a monkey off his back.
Not just a monkey, probably a gorilla. That was a huge one on his back, because if he missed that one, we likely would not have seen him again the rest of the game.
Dion Lewis getting set to go again here with his guys on offense. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. 2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. And Walker has it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Tannehill now to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Todd Davis. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. After the turnover, here's Locke.
Let's go. Let's go, guys.
It's
That's the perfect
intercepted.
time.
Picked off by Logan Ryan.
Redemption just like that.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on second down. Tannehill and Walker with it over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready. 30 base. Tight down. There you go. Hey. Motion. Now.
They'll run on first down. Henry.
Let's go.
And shutting him off now open field.
Let's go.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. They'll roll him out right.
Are you kidding me?
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Dude, you're tight end.
It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
Go get the
And Brandon,
I don't care.
back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're starting through 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Even through a pull-up pass.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's offside.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.
Dang it, man. I'm supposed to score that joint.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the penalty certainly helps him out as they come up on 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we reach halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
It's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Yeah, I'm going away from the extracted cornerback.
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
Okay, I see it.
Got some room at the 30. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'm trying to hit Adrian Brown next play.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Him a break. Who is saying bang bang?
And to give this time to the tailback. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
No, I'm not going to play action. I was going to.
From the 39, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Maybe I can get something off a screen.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
I want to try this because I have Sharp going past the field. Doesn't know, can't be a play action now. Cut that out, so cut this out.
Tannehill. Being chased out left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They look to throw. It's Locke. He'll let him got his man complete.
Of course, whenever I throw something like that, it gets picked off, right?
Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
And he's got this down to the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Clock now on 1st down. This is the tight end fan.
Did you see that? What the heck?
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Lindsey.
Okay.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Back to the ground. This time with Freeman. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there.
They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on a turnover on downs. And now Ryan Tannehill becomes a focus.
I'm just going to go ahead and call it, partner. You could smell the desperation in that fake, couldn't you? Down big, they had to try something. No one was fooled.
I think you're exactly right. With this deficit, though, go ahead and give it a shot. Didn't work out. In the end, I guess it doesn't hurt it too much.
Let's go.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 25-yard line. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And down inside the 15 he goes. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
High 7.
See what I can do here.
Get ready.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Sharp, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Okay, it's worse on there.
Extra point try now for Succop. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
I want to replay that just for reasons, because I haven't been able to read.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
What is it called?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Okay, I'm going to kick it.
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Dang it, Brandon
now
Jones.
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Kevin Byard.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Well, these are interesting players. I've rarely gone to dime from them.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Patrick. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. To throw on 3rd down. Block. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Humphreys now to return. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
course, not my plays, but I'm just reading the defense.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
Dude, how is that inaccurate? He was wide open.
Trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their
zone. He was over, he snapped the ball.
He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
I thought I got trigger happy.
Back to the air, Tannehill on second down. This will be caught by Brown. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The completion good for 3 and it's second down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
On 2nd and 7.
How did you overthrow that?
His throw's going to be incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, Henry. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Oh, it's 4th down, 1 for
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
They blitz on 4th
down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Go! 8 read.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Titans gain of 12.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a play fake here on first down. Complete. Smith has it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
I do I'm gonna try to do that with pistol formation. Try something different because most of the time I do go gun when I'm in the red zone. So I'm trying to mix it up a bit.
They'll come out in the pistol.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, exit.
Oh, look at me. Really?
45.
Throwing again on second down.
Oh, I'm trying to get my guy.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, orbit.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
Shoot.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. This will be caught.
That's my
the
fault.
6. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Can I go to gun for formation? Okay. I can take the 3 points, or I can go for him.
Watch the safety creep.
Kill.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Kill, turn up.
Hey, Alpha.
Okay. See if I can try to hit.
Here we go on 4, Tannehill.
Yes, even better.
Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on.
Any team better than the Broncos probably would have had a harder team.
It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. Partner,
join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions and coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at that time, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
If I remember correctly, when he did that in the second quarter.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lindsey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let them out. Yep.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Airing it out for Hamilton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Now Tannehill.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
45, Mike, 45.
I can do this.
Let's go, D.
I can do this.
Kill.
I can do this.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill.
I see him.
He's got a man, Corey Davis. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
I'm not going to lie. This
so a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And after that, I kind of just took off. My defense started doing their job and everything was good. I kind of took off. No, I really took off. Yeah, I mean, I've never played the difficulty before, and like, show me on this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Man, I got you.
Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg.
Yeah.
And that'll be incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead,
but
I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Just in case.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Got him in, it's Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line.
Seems like I'm kind of the difficulty, like I said earlier. But like, it was actually a lot harder than it looks. It kind of
from the red zone now, Tannehill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I saw the screen.
Let's get it.
Jeez, man. I saw the screen. And
One
then I
on
said,
1v1.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike,
On 3rd down, it's Lewis. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
Certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys.
field goal. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Those guys on the edges are...
They snap it to Tannehill. And Walker has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Delaney Walker. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Yeah.
And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Oh, it's reversed. The dude on the announcer thingamajigger just said it was... Okay, well, I got the focus on it. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys continue to...
Hold up. Okay, I see your username, buddy. Hold up. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and add it right now. Yeah, I'm going to add it right now. Let me see what the... Oh, it's capital. Oh, I'm stupid. Wrong side. Son of a... I cannot type. When it's late, I can't type. for some reason. Okay, I'm about to add you right now. And I just did. Yeah, I'm on 20. Mama. This is a game real quick,
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and that will extend this big lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3.
It really seemed like it was going to be a shootout at the beginning. First quarter,
and he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
And this happened.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. Right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way.
Can you turn on your game audio? I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. Don't worry. Let me find the thing first. Probably not under here. There.
Get on the field on this
Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Block now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Oh, he picked that. Let's go.
Time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way.
No, can't take a loss.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And Walker with it over the middle. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check.
AJ Brown a little bit more for this game.
Tannehill sets up the screen to Lewis. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up. Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play.
Okay, hold up.
Pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for good yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
See, I get so caught up in the game that sometimes I forget to delete the clock.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Stay out of them being under center.
Protein spill.
Protein spill.
On second and goal. Tannehill. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Here's Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
But I'm not. As you can see, I'm playing on All-Pro. Okay. I really thought like it'd be harder. I guess not.
I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Start bringing more pressure.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
He's not going to completely run it.
Now it's Henry for Lindsey. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
It's going to leave that hole open there. I don't know how I feel about that.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 30.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I feel like underestimate them.
On 1st down, Locke. That's complete to Jake Butt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route.
And they'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Locke on the bootleg. And his throw here's incomplete. Jeff Hireman, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Nice defense.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's out of bounds.
On 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But I really don't know how to prevent it.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And McManus able to put it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get your reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10.
I just wish that, like,
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork.
And then, of course, I can
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Tannehill going to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, Jet.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flush to his right.
I see you.
And locates Walker, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
Oh, that's the connection. You know what that means.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Nah, just run a fade. Don't even delay it. No, he has to delay it. Okay, whatever. Delay it. Okay.
Now Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown.
Good catch.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To the air again, Tannehill. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Throwing now, Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries.
I'm not really a guy that runs
goal
line. All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
They've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they finally break through on 3rd and goal? Tannehill throwing again.
Oh, he dropped it. Come on,
but that's
AJ.
going to wind up incomplete.
I'm trying to hit 7, man. I'm going to go for it. Call timeout first.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
AJ Brown is still tired. Son of a gun. 84 and 10.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
95 Mike, watch 95.
Bravo.
Watch the twist. 95's the sand.
Here we go on 4th.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I thought they would have been
And
in.
and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
It's going to be a shootout, but after that, they went the complete opposite way.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
What? That's... I'm confused.
But if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your...
What's up? Alright.
Good luck.
Yeah, you too. For sure.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check it.
On first down, Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Here's Tannehill, and he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And this one's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13, Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Break.
Let's go, team.
General West.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. On the return, it's James. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
13. Hey, foxtrot.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
11.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And as runners who like to blitz even on run downs, it confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Mike 54.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, when they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, 7.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Flushed out right. This is caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You got tight right there. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, echo.
Here's Tannehill.
What the?
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught by Davis. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Tannehill. And Walker has it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Throwing again is Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Again, Tannehill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Oh, I saw him. Oh, damn
He
it.
goes down. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and down he goes again. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've had only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here comes Humphries on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
Check. Fresno. Pilot, 64, weak.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill completes it to Davis. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 69 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Garoppolo. Flush to his right.
Yeah, I told you to go the other way.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On the counter, here's Coleman. He finds an opening past the 40. Cuts back right. Cuts it out. And across the trunk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 75 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Just let it go, you okay, God, are you kidding me? Just let it go.
He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back. What a momentum swing.
Damn. Oh, come on. She just lobs it.
So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. On first down, Coleman. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now it's caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill now to throw. This one caught by Davis. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Tannehill now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Now Tannehill.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Incomplete there. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. James now to return. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Sets up the screen to Lewis. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field. Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That's a wet. Check 99. Hey, lock it. Check it out. Hey, Charlie. 5.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
56 to Mike. Hey! 56. I know he ain't got it. Hey, team 6. Get it.
Tannehill throwing again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry. And now it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Go.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Look at me, Zipper.
Bravo. On the ball.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride.
1 second.
All right.
I'm just missing it really quick. I'm good. Reason.
Okay.
And fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mostert. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Focus, defense, focus. 21. Here we go. Hey, wahoo!
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Here's Mostert. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 35. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This is Mostert.
That's a first. That's a first.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now Mostert.
What are y'all doing? Get off the box,
First
man.
down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Let's go, B. Big series right here.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Titans offense set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off play action, Tannehill. He gets it to Humphries. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, box drop.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To the air again, Tannehill.
What the? That was not the route. What? Where did he go? He just like disappeared. Yo, that should be pass interference, man.
Call for desperate measures, down big. They just
Not
sent
even.
their
I don't know
receivers
what
out,
that
let
was.
it fly.
It's like a glitch.
The defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Here we go. Ready? Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now they try the right side here. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Garoppolo now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kamale Correa leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
On the screen, this is Coleman. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down.
Come on.
In this case, it didn't happen. I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, like, oh, man, I can't throw forward.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down.
What? Okay.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Go ahead. One, Omaha.
on second down and 4. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
Dude, that's like the easiest throw you can make. God, are you kidding me? Stupid.
One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Derrick Henry. Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 78 yards. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. It's Coleman here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Second down and goal. Garoppolo rolling to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Well, in my time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on first down. They try and throw it, take a sack on second down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker.
Why did he jump? He's like an idiot. He jumped.
He would have blocked that too. I don't get it. Because
it's just timing.
Yeah.
Stupid jump for nothing.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. They go play action here on first down. Flush
why does he's inaccurate at the worst times, man.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Protein spill. What a play.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Caught by Henry.
I'm never going to understand that. They're in the flat by themselves and they just...
And the defense is right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Jesus, not just working. Great.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Garoppolo looking to throw. Room past the 20. He's got his man on the crossing route. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Why are there 2 guys? Oh my gosh. It's not the play, man. You're middle read. You're not in man coverage.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
All right, GG, Drew.
Yeah, GG.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Man, I lost like that in a long time, man. Last time I lost like that was like probably a year ago. I got destroyed. Man, it's been a while. Well, it wasn't that bad if I think about it, but like, I mean, I've lost by bigger deficits. Just could like not do anything.